Hello, you are welcome to this class. For this class, I will explain how the Oyo kids and their teachers were rescued or freed. Rescued or how they were freed. This request came from comment section. Somebody said, please, if you later get the news on how they were rescued or freed, do a class on it. So let's see. Remember, it all started by the kidnapping of Oyo pupils and their teachers. Then people called the crowd, say, wait a minute, it never happened for Southwest before. A lot of outcry. Man, they got a mad pressure on the state governor and the presidency. So what it be this? So Tinubu called someone, the generals, all the security agencies, I gave them a matching order, as you can see in this place. I'll present Tinubu some more security chiefs, NSA, and the first minister hours before the rescue of Oyo children and teachers. Now, we will start. The Nigerian Army has revealed how troops can go and read Punch and other news outlets. Here, I am summarizing everything. Working with other security agencies, secure the freedom of 44 pupils and teachers abducted from Orili local government area of Oyo State by terrorists suspected to be members of Asaru. Now they kidnapped these children, allegedly. For 56 days, the pupils and teachers remained in captivity. Their families waited. Security agencies searched everywhere in the bush. And somewhere around the vast old Oyo National Park, talking about Oyo Forest, thick forest, the kidnappers believed their network was still protected. But behind the scenes, an operation was already closing in on them. The victims had been taken on May 15th. 2026. What followed was a sudden rescue mission, but a carefully planned intelligence operation that lasted for more than a month. Listen very well. The security forces were not only searching for the captives. Listen, they were studying the entire network behind the abduction. They started checking who planned it, who supplied the kidnappers, who gave them information, where were their hideouts, and how could the network be broken without putting the victims into greater danger. According to the Nigerian Army, the operation was led by the General Officer commanding 2nd Division, Major General Chinedu Nebefe. Okay? But the army did not move alone. Special units from the Office of the National Security Advisor joined the operation. Okay? Including National Counter-Terrorism Center. The Defense Headquarters was also involved, along Special Forces personnel from the Nigerian Army, Nigerian Navy, and the Nigerian Air Force. Okay? As you can see, Nigerian Navy Special Boat Service Operators, NAV Patters, and the OSA Technical Team during the Oyo Rescue Operation, part of the team. As you can see, another group entirely. The Nigerian Police, Department of State Services, National Intelligence Agency, and Nigeria Security and Civil Defense Corps were also part of the mission. On the ground, they were supported by the Amoteku Corps, local vigilantes, and hunters who understood the difficult forest terrain. The operation began to focus on the kidnappers' key logistics routes, informants, and adults inside the old Oyo National Park forest. Okay? Then the arrest started. Several suspects were picked up within Oyo State. Others were arrested in different locations across several states in Nigeria. With every arrest, another part of the network was exposed. The kidnappers began losing their informants. Their logistics leaks were being dismantled. Their adults were being uncovered. And the pressure around them continued to grow. According to the army, the arrest completely disorganized the terrorist group. The network that once supported their movement and operations was gradually collapsing. The kidnappers were eventually pushed into a corner. See, so if you can get people, supply them things, information, communicate, everything, can break them. They are not working alone. There came the turning point. According to the army, as you can see, this arrest completely disorganized the group. the arrest of the informant, so-called group, and so on and so forth, exerted overwhelming pressure on them and ultimately led to the terrorist group to unconditionally release the pupils and teachers. For other operations are to be conducted. Now, so Nigerian Army talk. The army said the intelligence-led operation has placed such overwhelming pressure on the group that the terrorists were forced to free the captives. The operation was carefully executed to protect the victims and avoid collateral damage. So after 66 days of uncertainty, fear, waiting, the pupils and teachers finally returned to freedom. As you can see, now there be this, now there be this. Watch this video.
Let me see. You hug me? Eh? Yes. Oh, hug me. Thank God, okay? Sorry. Okay? Oh. So let's go, okay? So that we go and get everything ready. Oh boy. See, the boy is sick. Ah, come now, let me hug you. Oh, what is that? The one that is okay, sit down, okay? Okay? We'll give you capus. Give them again. Give them more capus, okay? Let's take again. Take more, okay? All right. You're welcome. Thank you, Josie. All right, so take care. Okay. This fine is okay.
Everybody is fine. Don't worry.
I will not. We're sorry, don't worry.
No, don't worry. You're back.
We'll take care of it. Don't worry, you get your car now. We'll get your car. So, we'll take your number. Yes, we are Zambu. Now, let's conclude here before we go. Let's go to there. Okay, now go. Don't worry. Hey. Okay, sorry. Don't worry. Don't worry. They are sitting in 10%. Give them more. Okay, so 10%. Let me
Country celebrating all of you.
But the mission is not over. According to the Nigerian Army, the army says further operations will continue. The rescue victims are safe now, but the hunt for the remaining members of the terrorist network continues. As you can see, somebody was killed among the army. Lieutenant F.A. Isaac was laid to rest yesterday. That was yesterday here. He fell in the line of duty during the initial phase of rescue operation. While others celebrate the return of the hostages, his family mourns. Chanso Tolu Weston. Somebody died. My picture be this. Once they identified their location, all the exit routes were all blocked, putting maximum pressure on them. Victor say why the children fit survive. You know say even when you watch rescue operation for television, for movies, they send one person come meet the police, sometimes give them food, go give them clothes, go give them. Don't watch am. Why terrorists are guiding them? One of them will be sent and give down food, many things, supplies to give to the hostages. Why negotiation they go on? So why it was going on? This is my understanding. The picture where I get from the whole story. Why the negotiation was going on? Arrests were taking place. Informants were being arrested. The nation said they don't escape. Other people were arresting the networks of these kidnappers. Why communication was going on? You get the point, man. That's what I'm saying. All my theory on this particular one may be completely wrong. Okay? A different theory or a close one somebody is dropping a theory. This guy, he dropped something. No go now. He said, how come no ransom was paid? Now the question one of the ask be that be okay. Relax. Here is how they were released. He called drop this one. Our combined security agencies identified the kidnappers, tracked down their family members, and arrested them. Faced with multi-pressure, the kidnappers released their captives without any ransom be paid. So another theory, conspiracy theory. According to Makinde, it was say now 4 p.m. today, for instance, now he declare say he run for the office of the president. It was say 9 a.m. the following day, now they go kidnap those children. Listen.
For 7 years, we didn't witness anything like this in Oyo State. I declared to run for the presidency of Nigeria at 4 o'clock, and by 9 a.m. the following morning, the children were abducted.
You don't hear answer. Who is to blame? Makinde, he has an answer.
Unbelievable. When Chibok happened, it was the fault of President Jonathan. They went all over the world, asked Jonathan to bring back the children. But this happened. No, it is the irresponsibility of the state governor and the state government. So we need to look at our architecture and be sure that where you give responsibility, you also give authority to deal with those responsibilities. And that is exactly what we will do if the people of Nigeria will trust.
You hear us?